It's time to minimize the window and enjoy the noise. You're listening to TigerTails Radio, Season 13.
My breath, watching the tide, leaving it old and longing to find, straight to the heart, tearing it up. Oh, like the sun is blinding my eyes. I'm dreaming, dreaming again, caught up in the east, baby, and the west. Someday, baby, that depends if I let it go. Thanking myself for abusing the help, then making sure I forget how it felt. They're losing sight, chasing the high, but when confronted you blatantly lie. I'm dreaming, dreaming again, caught up in the east, baby, and the west. Someday, baby, that depends if I let it go. I'm dreaming, dreaming again, caught up in the east, baby, and the winds. Someday, maybe that depends if I let it go.
Join in the fun. Chat in the YouTube comments, Telegram, or our Discord server. Visit tigertailsradio.co.uk to find out how.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to another delightful, delectable, and otherwise entertaining episode of TigerTails Radio.
Oh.
I am TK. And you know the bit before the show I said, have we forgotten anything?
Your wide shot.
Yeah! I forgot to zoom the camera in. I knew there was something. I just couldn't figure out what it was.
Aha.
Welcome to the shit you don't normally see around the edges of the screen.
All this shit, yes.
It's a whole lot of mess.
Peek behind the curtain, yes.
Well, thankfully it's not that bad. It will probably be worse when we have to actually...
Look, you can see Pete's legs.
Just see a leg. Just see a leg. So yes, hello.
Hello.
Hello. It is TigerTails Radio. It is episode 51.
Yes.
I've updated the board.
Yes, he's updated the board. It will show 1013.
Wow.
There's a number.
Mm-hmm. As if you take a slurp halfway through a sentence.
No, my sentence ended. But hey-ho. And yes, we are back. It is Monday. And we need to bring a very important matter to light for today. It's very important.
Very special event.
It's a very important thing that we need to make people aware of. It's something that I have noticed, and I feel that as a channel, as responsible, grey furries, we need to bring this to the attention of our listeners, and that is Singles Awareness Day. Hashtag sad.
Yeah.
It's a day for those people who don't have a lovely Julia or a lovely Shades in their life.
So we need to bring this up because we feel you as our listeners also need to be aware of this day and need to bring this to attention of other people, because for today is that time when you are appreciative of those singles. So you are making everyone aware that they are indeed single, and you point and go, look, this person is single.
Yep.
Just bring the awareness to everyone.
And I like it because the card companies that I subscribe to, the ones that I basically use to send people Christmas cards and birthday cards so I don't have to write them,
Moonpig.
and things like that. Yeah, they go, Valentine's Day is coming up, and we understand that some people may not wish to receive contact about this. If you would prefer to not receive emails about Valentine's Day, please click here. It's like,
I get those from the supermarkets about Mother's Day.
Nice.
And it's like, yeah, thanks for reminding me when my mum's dead.
So we will be doing a 1.5 hour show dedicated to Singles Awareness Day. Absolutely, we are just bringing awareness to those singles who are out there today.
And for only $9.99 a month, we can sponsor a single person.
There's one.
the thing is, the good thing about me is, if I wanted to, I could stop being single. TK can't really get his mother back.
Wow, Hedge.
Well, I can. I just got to ask my sister if I can take off the window.
Oh.
Can I borrow mother for a bit? I want to hold a door open.
Got some rituals that he's doing.
We'll start as we mean to go on then, shall we?
Don't have a Roomba. I knocked the urn over. Where's the contents? I don't know.
It is currently in
the Roomba. That's all right. We'll just replace it with coffee mate and cigarette ash.
So yes, we are back. We are live, and we're
case you
very
hadn't
close
guessed.
to the end of season 13. So chaos will undoubtedly
Chaos will reign.
Yeah, pretty much. We are also halfway through February.
Yes.
It's like fuck.
Yeah, we are exactly halfway through February.
Are we?
Yeah,
We are. 28
days.
days. It's day 14.
Oh,
yeah.
look at that.
Yeah.
Maths.
We are steaming through February very quickly,
Yeah.
as is often the want for February.
It's the 1 month where people can never agree how to pronounce it. Because it's written February, but lots of people say February. But it's
February.
technically February.
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 Yeah.
Month 2.
Month 2, yes. The second month.
I vote month 2.
Month 2. Yeah. Not only is it the one that people can't agree to pronounce, it's the one that can never decide how long it wants to be. For the first 3 years, I'm going to be 28. Now I'm going to be 29. Now I'll go back to be 28. It's basically the teenager of months.
It's not. It's just on a diet. And every now and again, it has a cheat year.
Well, this is it's all down to the Roman calendar and making sure the days actually appropriately go around the sun because we don't actually
because we have it takes 365 and a quarter days to go around.
Yeah.
So they have to add an extra day every 4 years, otherwise the seasons start going around.
Well, basically it means that you're out a day and you're
Yes.
constantly out a day. It's kind of
Which
like a slow
technically
clock.
means that if they just left it at 28, then every couple of centuries the southern hemisphere would get Christmas in July.
Yeah.
You know. And then it shifts back, fun to share it around. But, they decided that...
What's weird
Any
is
couple
that
of
they've
people don't
managed
want
to abuse the system to fit in 12 months.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas if we had 13 months, we could have 13 equal 4-week months.
Yes. Yeah, we could.
But for some reason, they didn't go for that.
Well, it's because they could only find 12 signs for the zodiac. But what else are we going to use? What about a table? What a table? We can't use a table. Okay, what about an eel? An eel? That's just a snake in water. Okay, what else? What about a
lint.
What about a triceratops? They're extinct. Oh, and a centaur's real, is it? Don't you dare mock that. All right, what about a Cerberus? A Cerberus? That's hell. You can't put a hellish thing in there. Well, what about a swan? A swan? Do you remember there was a woman that got raped by one? You can't put that in the sky.
Besides which, on that train of thought,
Yes.
by that debate, we wouldn't have the star sign of Cancer. You're going to give people cancer and crabs?
I miss the days when I
That
used
was-
to rant about,
I
news.
I don't think they called it cancer back then. They just went, "Oh, they've been killed by the devil."
This is what we talk about now. Not on the show, no. This is regular fucking conversation.
We could just go honk,
You are not a goose.
honk, honk.
Yeah, perhaps we
Although-
should move into review of the week before we start getting crazy.
Although I will say, someone somewhere on Twitter decided to post a picture of a magnetic goose.
A magnetic goose.
A magnetic goose. Yes, a goose with magnet in its mouth.
Oh.
I saw the pictures and I thought, that's an impulse buy. I don't want to do it. Don't want to do it. Don't want to do it.
Yonk.
It's like, where's the keys? Check the goose.
Where's the anything?
Where's the goose? Check the goose.
Why is the goose attached to the fridge?
Because goose.
Goose, yeah.
Trying to take it. Yeah. So we'll jump into our weeks.
We should really, yes.
Jingle.
Okay.
This is TigerTails Radio. And now let's catch up with the cast. This is Review of the Week.
I can go everywhere.
Widescreen edition.
Yes.
Yes. So hello. Last week was mostly filled with the beginnings of February and some shitty weather, I will have to say.
Shitty weather.
Yeah, well, we suddenly went from, it's all right, there's sun, to fuck you, rain, which is always great at the end of the week.
Winter.
Yes, you have those various scales of rain where you have that wet stuff, you have the wetter stuff, and then you have the fuck you rain.
Yeah, it's like, I didn't tend to go out. No, fuck you. That's how it works. So the week's been fairly quiet in some ways, busy in others. Work is pretty much taking pace for a normal month. Although we've got people who are suddenly going, oh, we got backlog, so quick, do overtime. And then you come in and you go, where the fuck did all this come from? Mm-hmm. Oh, they did overtime. That's lovely. Now we need to do overtime to clear their overtime. Woo! Good fun. But yeah, it's not too bad. Wednesday was stream and chill, so I continued on with doing Monster Hunter Rise, which I'm really enjoying. It's good fun. And then Friday was games that kick my ass, although this was TK edition.
Ah.
See how long it takes to throw up. And we've successfully found that on a full stomach, TK can play Bugstacks for an hour and a half.
Just.
And this was with dicking around with the field of view as well, so it was like we were on dangerous ground.
I think it was because we dicked around in the field of view that we managed to make it for an hour and a half.
Possibly. But yeah, so we've managed to play yet another edition without Hedgie anywhere near us, and we're still going around going, this place is a fucking cult. This is terrifying, and it's packaged as a kid's game.
Bug snacks. They'll make you fat.
Not
No!
fat.
No! I mean, we could slap an 18 on this game, and, it would feel more appropriate. So yeah, that was Friday. Saturday was, so the weekend was chill. We didn't go out do shopping or anything like that. We had it delivered. Mm-hmm. And I remembered
Because of the fuck you rain.
Yeah, and I remembered to take off the message I left at Asda. It's like one of the people are self-isolating, so I removed it this time. So they didn't immediately ditch everything at the door
And run.
Yeah. So we got a bunch of stuff, and the freezer is stock full of stuff.
Yes.
For Jules, because Slim World, that's the thing, which we all need. Because we've mentioned it a few times. It's like TK.
The way you phrased that, it made it sound like you thought we all need Jules to go on Swimming World.
No, we all need to lose weight. Jules wants Slim World. We all need to lose weight.
Yeah.
Because it's a case of
Yes.
these trousers are now starting to be tight.
Mine aren't.
No, TK, yours are. You're just deluding yourself.
No, they're not. Because last week I went and bought new ones.
Oh,
My God, you bought clothes?
he caved.
Yeah.
He
Good
caved.
Lord.
I know, it doesn't happen often.
He
Yeah.
caved.
Normally
didn't
your
he?
clothes are like, are they from the Victorian era? Oh, gracious.
They still are.
I've lost a pair of trousers somewhere. And I needed to put the pair of trousers I was wearing in the wash. So I was like, I've got to buy some more trousers then.
Yes, you did put trousers in the wash.
Yeah.
They just sat there for a while. That was the thing. They didn't progress through the washing system. They just sat there.
It was like, bah.
That's because I'd put a load in and I had just enough left over. I had one towel or one pair of trousers left over. And I thought, God damn it, it's not worth the whole wash. They can go in the next wash, whoever does that.
And they never moved. Yeah, so the weekend was fairly slow. Did some role play, which was nice. Some crazy stuff that we're doing, which is great fun. I mean, it's not the worst of weeks. I think the hardest thing coming off of Christmas and into February, things fly by pretty damn quickly, and you kind of need to make sure you've prepped stuff so that you've got stuff involved. Otherwise, it's a case of, right, so what did you do February? What do you mean February? It's like, boom. So yeah, but then paid tomorrow. So
Hey.
this coming weekend, myself and Jules will be heading out. Possibly Poole, maybe somewhere else. It depends on what the trains are like, because that is the downside.
Ah, yes.
Trains, yay!
No, because they're rescheduling, so they're going to get lots of trains back in.
Yes, they say this, and
Now
then
the Omni has gone.
and then they go, oh, by the way, we're doing engineering works where anywhere you want to go. Thanks, thanks.
You can't blame SWR for that. That's network rail.
Yeah, network row.
Or not work fail.
So that's coming up, and of course I do have to make sure once I'm paid I am prepping for Monday coming up, because Monday coming up is the final show of season 13.
The final episode.
So I need to get a few bits and pieces. So I need to try and find a decent blue shirt, short sleeves of some description.
That's very specific.
Yeah, it is very specific. Do you know how fucking annoying that makes it?
eBay.
I want to buy the shirt. I don't want to bet.
I go eBay, buy it now.
Yes, I love that feature on things where I go, is it actually what I want to buy? Look at the pictures. Is that what I'm going to get?
Oh, just go to Etsy. You'll probably find it there.
No, because Etsy's is almost as bad as Wish. It's a case of, hey, look at this wonderful thing. Oh, that looks lovely. I'll buy it. What the fuck did I just buy?
And why did it cost 3 times more than it should have done?
Because
and take
it's
8 times longer to
because
arrive?
it's handmade with love.
Yes.
And made with love, not necessarily so much with care.
Etsy, it's a cottage industry. Unfortunately, it's a cottage industry filled with nut jobs.
You can get good things on Etsy. There are a few
Yes.
good providers on Etsy. Give
then
it its due. There are
you
some
can-
good people on there.
You can
And
get
they're
good
all
things on
freaking
most
sex
things.
toys.
No, that's just what your shopping list looks like.
Hey,
Hedge, the moment you stuttered, you lost the argument. Go back and simp for your
You're not fair as the
YouTuber.
moment you spoke, you lost the argument.
Yeah.
you done?
Yeah. Go on then, TK. What's your week like?
My week hasn't been too bad. I've been busy doing updates on things.
Yes, he's been locked in his room.
Yeah.
He's always locked in his room.
No, there's a significant difference when he comes in, socializes and pretends that at least he recognizes us as human beings, and then he'll go upstairs, and then every now and again he comes down and tries the socializing thing again.
You mean sticks his head through the door like
Yeah.
a dog,
Says
looks
hi.
around, and then goes away.
Not like a dog. He will occasionally socialise, and every now and again he'll go, "Hey, I've got this thing that would be really interesting." The difference for this week, when he's like got shit that he's doing in his room, is he'll come in, he'll do stuff, and then he'll fuck off upstairs, and you'll never see hide nor hair of it.
Yeah, I'll come home, poke head around doors, say hi, I've arrived home, and then work time. With YouTube in the background as background noise.
And then he falls asleep,
Yeah, quite a lot. That happens a lot as well.
and then he wakes up in case of I have done work. This is TK's week.
I need to run a bath.
TK's week. TK's week.
So yeah, it's been busy. Just with lots of stuff behind the scenes, basically. I noticed the TigerTails Radio website was about 3 weeks out of date.
Oh,
Yeah, I was like, I thought I'd done this. Obviously, I haven't. I
No.
will fix that.
No, you've been ending the show and then heading out of the studio fairly rapidly.
Well, there's no point doing it immediately after the show because whatever happens on our site, there's obviously some admin processes going on that start about 10:30 because the site slows to an absolute crawl
Oh fucking yeah! Tell me
for
about
about
it. Jesus.
2 hours,
oh God.
and then it picks up again. And it's just a case of, okay, I'll wait for it to pick up again, and then I'll start doing the edits, and then I obviously forget. But now I've been doing updates to Puppet Stations, because that's got a massive backlog that I need to be doing.
Yeah.
I've been having games with the Lovely Shades, because, you get to see your partner all the time, Mr. Xavier. I don't, so I have to steal time whenever I possibly can.
That's understandable.
And so, yes, I get to play online with shit. He's doing lots of interesting things that we're probably going to be subjecting you to for a stream or something.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah, TK is recording shit for TigerTails Gaming.
Yeah, I'm doing stuff
Eventually
like
it'll get released.
Well, like I said, I want to record a few episodes first before I kind of start getting it all edited together and everything. And also get a title sequence. First time we've got a title sequence. I don't quite know what to do. I know kind of roughly an idea I've got in my head. I have no idea how I'm going to make it a reality.
It's gonna be kind of 60s-esque, that Guy with Morph-esque intro to his show. That's
You mean
what
Tony Hart?
Yeah, I've got this envisionment. It's like
You mean Heartbeat?
kind of, where it was like a picture of really crappy film quality of a picture on like a set, and then they moved into the studio. That's my memory of how it worked. I don't look. We're starting the show. Camera moves. There they are. I feel like that. I'm gonna have to look that up. TK, keep entertained.
Yeah, okay. I
Dance.
was just trying to think, and no, that doesn't work. I don't do thinking at the moment. The brain is mush.
That's
Okay.
fine. You can move on to Hedgie then.
I haven't really done much else worth speaking of. Just working and stuff, and trying to avoid work, and just trying to avoid people really. And I guess still working from home on Mondays and Fridays because that's nice. I like that. Which just me going into the office on a Tuesday is weird because it feels like Monday.
Yeah.
So you basically get Monday twice. But then you get Wednesday and it's like, hey, it's nearly the weekend already. Awesome. But yeah, otherwise not too exciting. Lots of behind the scenes stuff. Not so much really I've got to show for it. Edgy.
Okay, so I have been preparing for my holiday in Canada, which is coming up in June, which I've realised is going to be upon me before I actually realise it actually happens, because, that's the thing.
4 months.
Yeah, which is going to go pretty quick. So
Yeah.
either I was threatening to buy a new suitcase, and Mrs. Avia went, buy it now, because otherwise it will come to spring and people will go, oh, going on holiday, buy suitcases, it will get expensive. So I went, oh, fine. So I ordered one. And Amazon went, yes, it'll be delivered to you on Saturday when people will be in. And I went, that'll be perfect. Whereupon DPD, the courier, went, no, we're going to deliver it before to show how awesome we are.
Yeah,
Nobody was in.
I'm
For
not
those
entirely
listening, Hedgie made a
sure.
face of desperation.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how they've worked this, because I know Amazon you can pick a specific day, and I know DPD will contact you once they've had it shipped in to confirm we've got this day. You can change the day.
No, they just went,
No,
if you're not going to be in, we'll give you 3 options. One is deliver it to somebody else. The other is deliver it to a depot, or deliver it to a safe place that you'll nominate.
And where's the depot? 15 miles away.
And how do you get it? Oh, you can't go there. You got to ring us and we'll arrange a delivery for you. You won't arrange a delivery. We'll arrange a delivery. We'll tell you when you get your parcel.
So the brilliant thing is, I get a message on Telegram saying, "Hey, there's a parcel outside. Can you bring it in?" And I had to respond by going, "I would, but I'm in Bournemouth."
And I went, crap, I forgot you were at the office today. It's like, God damn it.
All of us are in
I
the
like
office.
that. Oh crap! I forgot you're in the office. Hedge, how many times did we have a conversation where I said I am working Thursdays and fucking Fridays?
Oh, the shoe is on the other foot now.
Yeah. How many times have I told you? Yeah, I work these days, not here on these days.
Yes, Hedge. And it's like, right, put it on the calendar. Why? Because I can't fucking figure out your schedule. Why is that? I'm working Saturday. Why? Oh, someone's off. I'm working today. You didn't even tell us. You could have not turned up for the show.
You would have been fine.
Yes, but that underlines my point.
It's not like I'm skipping school or anything.
Thank God, no.
It's like, he hasn't turned up for this show that we don't get paid for and only do for fun. How dare he? I'll have to chastise him when he returns.
I'll have to get the cane.
Young Mr. Heelan, you will come into my office right now.
He'll enjoy that.
As I would.
Anything else for your week? Anything else for your week?
Yes, I did some more voice recording for that cool studio that I've been employed with. And I've been asked to create some voices for another couple of characters. Again, can't say what they are because obviously,
NDAs.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is brilliant because it was like, oh, Hedgie's back. Hi, everyone. Clunk, clunk, clunk. All right, so he's locked himself in the studio at 10 o'clock at night. Well, we're off to bed.
Yeah. So I had to do a couple of those, and I've just done some redos because a couple of things needed to be done. But, I'm actually getting some proper actual responses from people, because normally you get those things where it's like, hi, we really like the voice you've done, just could you make it a bit nicer? How? Well, it's the character's really happy, which we like, but we just like it a bit nicer.
In what way? As
So-
in
Yeah.
polite
So
or
happier?
Yeah, it's like no, the happy's fine. Just make it sound a bit nicer. It's like
Less harsh?
again,
More polite?
softer?
Enunciated?
no idea.
Softer?
No. But this one is like, yes. Can you make the voice less of this, what you less of this accent you've put in? Yes, I can do that. And also this one, enunciate more with these words. Yep, can do. That's perfectly fine. I can do that easily, no problem. Don't have to question anything, which is the responses I like. It's like, tell me exactly what I need to do like a dog, and I will nod and bark and do it. Oh yeah.
Awesome. Hedgie, sit.
Yes. Yes.
He's so well trained.
Yes. Do not move. Okay.
In the limited facility that he possibly has, yes.
Hedgie, make a snarky comment about Xavier.
Man, it's a pity the hair he's got on his legs is not on his head.
Took him a while.
I was expecting the arm to move, but no, the arm is still on the laptop and scratching an itch and back on the laptop. Hasn't struck Hedgie yet.
No, not yet.
I mean, it's not necessarily the best insult he could have gone for. It's not the worst insult he could have gone for.
Yeah.
I'd have said it's about mediocre.
Well, mediocre I'll take.
Yes, we know you take mediocre.
That's why it's Singles Awareness Month.
Yes. Again, we would like to bring this to your attention. Today, we're talking about a serious matter. Singles Awareness Day.
Callbacks to previous joke.
It's-
Comedy 101.
It's very important to make you all aware of those singles. Point them
Hello.
out to your friends.
Hello.
Point them out to your loved ones. Point them out to random strangers on the street. And just declare loudly, he is single.
I simp
aware of
I simp for
him.
VTubers because I can't get sexual gratification.
And he will forever be single.
And remember, just for $9.99 a month to our PayPal, you too can sponsor a single person.
Hello.
Keep them fed, watered, and happy. in their
I'll be
miserable
honest.
lives.
I'll be honest. If any of you actually really want to do this, we will spend the money on Hedgie. Because holy crap, if someone wants to spend money on Hedgie via the show, we will spend money via the show on Hedgie.
We're not sure on what yet.
No, no. $9.99. It's not even that's not even a Big Mac meal,
Like,
really. Is it?
here's a subscription to Noom.
That's how I can get rid of the fat.
Noom. We're not a diet plan. Hey, this is a diet plan.
It's spring. Everyone's a diet plan. So is that everything for your week?
Yeah, pretty much. It was the usual things that I've been doing. So going through the motions at
Yes.
work.
Of life.
Yeah, pretty much. Tying up a couple loose ends with some work I had to do. Getting better at doing Instagram posts and things like that. I've also
Instagram.
yeah, Instagram.
Well,
Hey.
the thing is, it's like a lot of stuff. It's self-marketing. And the one annoying thing about the internet subspace that we exist in, no one really actually teaches you this shit. Because let's say you want to learn how best to do Instagram. You would think photography, right?
No.
No, fuck that. No, you are not going to get anything from photography. Composition? No, that's utter bullshit. Maybe image manipulation, because there's a lot of shit from there.
Just
No,
whack a couple of shitty filters on, job done.
it's not even that. You have to find a situation that would grab a person's attention. Typically, fucking food. Or fucking food. But usually it's like food, or look at me on my holiday, or I am doing some random shit with products, Hashtag not sponsored, hashtag.
Look at me behind the scenes of #company.
Yeah, and then you just do some sliders, stick it on there, throw some hashtags, and you believe that it will explode. Because the other problem about this little niche that we all live in, no one tells you the other side of that, which is you are going to have to learn how to self-market beyond upload button.
They say they call it viral marketing, and it's mostly because anything owned by Facebook is just a fucking disease.
It's annoying because it's like Instagram, Facebook are not ideal platforms for
Anybody with a human brain.
business, but they're utilized by business. Twitter is somehow, but I am still not entirely sure how.
I'm just yet to find a social network that isn't just a toxic dumpster fire of shit.
Unfortunately, until people realise that any social media turns into a playground, and then figure out a better way of being able to manage playground by going, hey everyone, can you stop being fucking arseholes or shit like that?
They're like, no, the internet is free. We're allowed to do what we like.
Yeah, the internet is free, but common courtesy dictates.
Internet is not free.
Yeah, well, no, because we pay for it. But the common courtesy dictates a level of of politeness and civility. And if you aren't able to deal with that, then it's a case of no. And if two people start a fight, then it's a case of, well, I'm terribly sorry, but both of you are going in the sin bin. What's the sin bin? Twitter. Bye.
That's because I took all the porn off Tumblr, so everybody flocked from Tumblr to Twitter. It was fine when it was just all on Tumblr, because we could ignore that and it was out of the way. And then they had to come and join us. They had to come and sully the pool with their
The thing is, all the people that were on Tumblr still have their accounts, but they put the censored stuff up and go to Twitter where you'll find it uncensored.
Well, it's the links, and then it's other sites and social media stuff. It's good fun.
Anyway, before we start going into Rule 6 and possibly going to that, we're teetering on the edge, going, we're not too close.
Rant is not politics, by the way.
No, rant is not politics, but we could veer into it.
We could, especially talk about Twitter.
Yes.
But anyway, it is now 9 p.m. and we know what that means, don't we?
We do indeed. It means it's time for a jingle.
We've now reached the audience participation portion of the show. It's game time.
Boop. Hey!
It's a ginormous wheel of cheese.
Wheel of enormous proportions.
And so, Jackbox, what is the room code?
Looking for a room code? It's OPMC.
OPMC. OPMC is the room code for today.
Probably going to be a quiet one.
I think so, judging by the lack of chat.
Yeah.
Well, I should probably have a look on the YouTube comments. Oh, they're quiet as well. Good.
Yeah, everything's quite quiet today.
Damn.
Everything's quite quiet. So we're probably going to have some nice entertaining games that other people are going to watch us play.
Huh.
Who's Spangle?
I have no idea.
Hello, Spangle.
Hey, we've got somebody.
And we're Pink Hedgie.
Yes.
Would anybody want to come and play our games?
I'm guessing people are either A, working, or B, somehow insanely trying to find tables on a Monday night.
Yes.
Well, it's Valentine's Day, isn't it?
Yes.
Or they're sitting at a small table in their living room with a small candle looking at each other going, I love you more. No, I love you more. No, I love you more. No, I love you more.
One day he'll get a relationship and actually realise that that is just a comedic stereotype. One day.
Yes, one day. We're not sure which day.
Yeah, because to be fair,
it's probably not going to be a day of the week ending with Y.
If that does actually happen, I'm going to be terrified. It's like I've been
getting a relationship?
I've been used to doing my own thing, and now I've got to like do it with you.
Now you've got to think of somebody else's needs.
Yes. Watching Hedgie date will be hilarious. In this case of right, do you understand?
I
the
have
concept
no
of
idea
dating?
what to do. It's like we go out somewhere and we talk about things. Yeah, I can do that.
That's a good start.
Yeah.
Now, what things are you going to talk about?
I don't know.
And now you fail.
It's like, well, this menu is written on graph paper. Graph paper is useful if you want to draw isometric. That's
I feel we
you
need
can always
to
take your partner out late at night and stargaze. And by that I mean you can hang around the back streets of all the kind of theatres down in the West End and just see if you can see a celebrity.
Oh, Shane Ritchie!
I feel that maybe we need to like ease you in, maybe like speed dating. I think that might be a nice ease you in.
God, I hate that.
How do you ease in with speed dating?
That whole thing is literally right, ready and go. 30 seconds.
Yes, it'll get you the practice and training you need in order to deal with the simple thing of
like,
interaction.
right, we're going to train you to date. It's like, am I going into the army or something?
No, you're going to deal with another thing called the public, which is a more terrifying
I worked
idea.
in retail for so many damn times. Dealing with the public is something I don't like.
Yeah, this is why you need to be retrained.
It's like Hedgie went for a blind date once, but the place got upset by the fact he took a guide dog.
I think that may be everyone. I don't see any messages saying "hang on" whilst we're getting our drinks and food.
Yeah. It's a quiet day.
It's a quiet day today.
All these people being selfish and thinking of their partners.
Oh.
I am taking Jules out after payday, which is this coming weekend.
And I'll
So,
be going
shall we
out-
go then?
I'll be going out to the lovely shade as soon as he's recovered.
Let's go
Yes,
before
he's a little unwell at the
Spangle
moment.
decides to leave us.
He's sat there listening to our
Hey.
Hey.
You have traveled to this sacred mountaintop, seeking answers from the all-knowing wheel of enormous proportions.
Yeah.
You may now ask the wheel any one question that torments your very soul.
Ideally, a
Should
yes/no
you be
question.
chosen, your longing for truth will be satisfied, and your life forever changed.
I've asked my question. So Spangle and Xavier left to ask. Just
Spangle
Xavier
is
left
in.
to ask.
There we go.
Everyone's in.
Wonderful. The great
another
wheel
thing with, like-
awaits you now.
Yes.
Character targets. God
You
damn
fell
it.
asleep in the dentist chair and now you're a trivia answering board game meeple? Oh, I promise it only gets weirder. You're gonna take turns spinning me.
Woohoo.
And you get points if I land on your slice. Earn 20,000 points and you'll be able to spin the winner wheel.
Woo.
But not just anyone can spin me. You have to prove yourself first.
Trivia
You
time.
have the chance
Yeah.
to win points thanks to these two slices.
Woo.
But your odds are better when you have more.
Oh.
So let's earn some by doing a little trivia, okay? Okay.
Sounds good.
This is where we suck.
Not a fan of bad puns? You might want to sit this next one out.
Oh no.
Custom made for Hedge.
According to the Boat Owners Association of the United States, what were the top 10 boat names for the year
Whoa.
2021? Just tap on the
Oh
ones
Jesus
that fit the
Christ!
prompt.
Look at that list. Fucking hell. 2021. Yep, 2021.
Yep.
There we go. I've probably not got all the answers right, but it will be quite interesting. Okay, so you have the choices from Rudder Madness, Titanic, Mojo, Freedom, Not On Call, Shenanigans, Island Time, Call Change, Warm Boat Meal, Some Like It Yacht, Social Distancing, or Really?
Time. And what were the correct answers? How
Huh?
did you compare?
Right, I did not think, okay.
4.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. I see two hero meeples shining brighter than the sun. From me to you.
Woohoo.
And if you think I didn't notice your high score, then think again. Another slice.
Spangle slicing it up.
Imagine a second question. Let's call it question
Yay.
2. Which of these celebrities were EGOT recipients?
Ooh.
As in they got all of
The
them?
answers that fit are calling to you. They're saying, tap me, I'm correct.
Yeah, there we go. So, which celebrities were EGOT recipients? So EGOT equaling Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, or Tony. Richard
But you've got
Pryor,
to go all of them.
Judy Garland, Meatloaf, Audrey Hepburn, John Legend, Cher, Mel Brooks, Walt Disney, John Travolta, Alan Menken, James Earl Jones, Whoopi Goldberg.
Just waiting on Hedge.
Well, I'm going for that.
Yeah, try reaching the pinnacle of all earthly and heavenly knowledge and becoming an all-powerful spinning wheel. That's an achievement. How many did you get?
Ooh. 8. Wow.
Random guesses for the win!
No way. Bam!
Woo.
One just isn't enough.
It's a power slice round.
Yeah.
It's round-ending question 3, my favorite. This one rewards quick tapping and fast thinking.
Oh, shit.
God.
Which Hollywood leading star
Oh.
is younger?
Oh, great.
Tap as many correct answers as you can before time runs out.
Oh, shit.
I know you're busy right now, but I just want to remind everyone how neat dolphins are. They're always smiling.
No!
Nothing.
Damn it.
The finish line is close now. Hurry!
Oh, god damn it.
Damn it.
No, missed.
That's one way to close out a round.
And Spangle gets past us.
Woo!
It looks like it's you. You're gonna be so thrilled with this.
Our flight.
I present to you
Maybe
the
going to
power
3 rounds at
slice.
the rate we're getting
It's
points.
an ancient relic
Ooh.
you need to spin me.
But we'll have to see
And the
what
time for
first
spinning,
round of spinning's
it's now.
Yes.
Like. Objective is to get to 20k.
I'm
Look
not getting there
at you
anytime
up here,
soon.
where your
Yeah, we have
slices can
managed to get
finally
to
be spun and
20k in
score
the
you some
second round.
points.
Yeah.
which was
Select the
impressive.
slots on my super big face to place your slices.
Yeah.
But know this, you share the points with everyone who shares a slot with you.
We may actually
The slot
have
with the 2 and the
sections
X,
to our,
that one's
to
worth double.
ourselves then.
Unless everyone
Ooh,
shares
way this
it.
goes.
Then it won't end up worth so much, am I right?
Spangle is thinking where to put the power slice.
Look, I'm going to spin with or without your slices, so let's go
Yeah,
already.
just click anywhere for the last power slice. Ooh, never mind.
You're going to take turns spinning me.
Oh, god damn it.
And I've decided that you will go first.
Oh.
That's why there's lots of spaces to
Swipe
ourselves.
the wheel on your
Yes.
device
I-
and spin.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can also tap
I
real fast if
need
that's
to
more your
hit
thing.
that top right quadrant, don't I? I need the 2Ks.
This is going to be the spin to tell your
Oh shit,
grandkids
missed it.
about.
No, no, yes!
2000!
All right, some points to line your pockets with.
Safety. Safety.
The power slice. It grows in number until you land on one.
Oh. It's
Next
TK
spinner.
Tiger.
Yeah. That section of 2Ks is
It's a spin.
still
we'll
looking
never
tasty. Oh,
forget.
and
And
2K.
2000!
Okay, why not?
Not a fix.
No. So we're not that far behind
Spangle!
You ready, new spinner?
until now. If you can land on the 2K, you're definitely going to be good.
Oh,
we
power
have a
slice!
power slice.
It's the power slice.
So points and shenanigans.
Yes.
The energy of that slice is coursing through me with vigor. Spin me again and again. I have points to give.
Oh.
So just
Many
spin,
spins.
spin as many times as you want or can. Keep spinning like that. That's absolutely
Keep
fine. Keep
More
spinning like
spins.
that.
More spin.
More spins.
Me!
Many more spins. How many spins can you
Finally,
fit
some
in?
points.
Probably 2 more.
Of course.
Spangle!
One more.
Me!
Oh, one more. Got it.
Oh, he got in there.
And Spangle again.
There we go. So we're on
Okay.
10.
Spangle is halfway
Let's
through.
just continue at a more mild pace.
I got dick all in that.
There was a movie in 2000 called Skulls that had nothing to do with the skulls on my face. Whew, all that spinning filled up my
should
spin
be
meter.
edgy.
And so we've come to this one last spin
And
of the
there's 3
round.
skulls. You want to avoid the skulls. Although 2-7,
The
if
last
it
spin
lands on a
duties
single,
fall
that's
on
a
your
good
oh
chunk
so
of
small
points.
shoulders.
Let's see. Will it land on a single?
Me!
Fix.
Let me spin on a different axis.
There we go.
Oh, that's
Quite
right.
an
it's
easy
the
scoreboard for us this
you
time
need
round.
at least 20,000 points to win.
Yes.
So why don't we scrape up some more points, all right?
Yes, let's do that.
When a round begins, I hand out slices.
Ooh.
Tucking, tucking.
I've lined up some questions, starting with this one. What are the core LaCroix beverage flavors?
Oh.
What
Tap the right
heck
answers.
is that?
That seems like a good idea.
Flavoured water.
Oh.
Why is avocado on here? Why is
Because you want it with your
arugula?
toast.
Why is arugula on here?
Arugula. I think I know this one because I remember the Game Grumps did a taste test of it.
I don't know the
So
answer
it
to these.
should.
Ooh.
How about some answers,
Arugula.
baby?
Thank God that was
11! Yes!
I've got 9.
I knew Game Grumps would help me out.
It's like an abundance of slices, because there's 2.
Ka-ching.
If I'd have switched tangerine and cappuccino round, I might have got more.
Question 1 is nothing compared to question 2. You'll answer this one numerically.
Oh, balls.
How many on-screen deaths were there in the
Oh,
first
God.
Scream movie?
Oh.
Answer with the keypad on your device and then tap submit. Get nice and close to the answer if you want to win.
Oh, there's the submit button. You may have to scroll down to get to the submit button.
Oh, the waiting.
Show
the
your
waiting.
numbers. Interesting. As interesting as the correct answer.
7!
Damn. One off.
2 top scoring meeples.
I'll get a slice at least.
An extra slice it is.
Woohoo!
Let's get you a power slice. Just do good on this last question, okay?
Okay. Hey!
Ah, we're not. Is this all
Which
that?
of these
Okay.
British royal weddings occurred more
We
recently?
have half a
Oh,
chance.
okay.
Yeah.
Start tapping and
Yeah,
build
I think
up.
that one.
Yep. Yeah, I think that one.
That one. Oh, no, that one.
That one.
That one. No! Oh, shit. Fuck, okay.
Okay, that was wrong.
Damn it!
That one, definitely.
Yep.
That one, definitely.
That one.
That one.
That one, yep.
Oh, fuck you. That one?
There is so little time
No.
left.
That one.
That one?
Whoa. Oh
Look
my
at
word!
you little tapping
So
tappers.
TK's the royalist
Get
in
the
the room.
power slice.
Yeah, I know my rules.
It must be you. It's time for another power slice.
Power slice.
Plunk. Oh, now I'm all fired up for a set of spins. Get over here.
Not that anyone would ever land on the pass. Of course.
You never know, TK. It's happened before.
Whew, quite a hike to get up here, huh? Now that you got your cardio in. Here's a tip from me to you. You can tap a slot more than once to add a multiplier. Who knew?
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh,
Oh, TK's
he's
thinking.
deciding what to do again.
TK has too many slices.
He's left. It's Mr.
The
Xavier
first
to go
spinner
first.
in this round? Well, that's you, silly.
Bottom left quadrant.
What a great spin! With those points, you now qualify to spin the winner wheel.
Yay!
On round 2.
Get
Thank you,
over
Mr.
here.
Xavier.
This happens.
If you can spin and land on one of your slices, then you win. But
Although
land
this is
on
very
one of the
unlikely for
skulls,
first time.
and we still have a game to play. You can win it right here.
Skull.
Ah!
We're not through yet, little ones.
TK Tiger.
Now's your chance to steal the win. Spin away, little one.
Hey,
4,000.
Which,
15.
yeah, is better than the
It's
2,000
your
you would
time
have won
to
if it
shine.
stopped earlier.
Yes.
Spangle. Have a spin.
Yes.
You can click and drag, or
Or
you can
tap
try and
frequently.
tap
You
frequently.
still there? I need a big spin, you know?
Although the internet can be an arse.
Whee.
There
4,000.
you go.
Oh, and missing TK's power slice again.
Naturally.
It's me again.
New spinner.
Oh!
That's what I'm talking
And
about.
handing points to Spangle, 3k.
And Spangle gets to spin the winner wheel.
Oh, this is happening.
Yep, we're both.
Come on
Oh,
down.
no.
Where's just Spangle?
You can win right now. Give us a spin.
Oh, round 2 win!
And now, you've spent your entire life seeking an answer to this question.
Yeah.
Spin me. You've come all this way to answer this question.
Yes. Spin the wheel.
Here's another spin.
Spin it.
Effectively,
Here we go.
this is a ginormous 8-ball, but we'll see what the answer is.
Take this with a
The
grain of
wheel
salt.
of enormous proportions has
100%
spoken.
yes.
Oh,
So, the other questions we got, now that we know that bees care,
Yes.
thanks to Spangle's win,
Yeah.
we have questions that may never be answered. Tiki Tiger, is anybody out there? Xavier says, will Hedgie find love with a human-type person? And Pinkhead, is everyone going to assume I'll be alone forever? I think we can answer that with maybe, no, yes.
Yes, no, maybe, I don't know. Spangle, are you in the chat? Let us know. Celebrate your victory with us.
we'll see. We'll see. But
Shake
it does
your
mean
fist.
a different game for
It does. So let's
Jackbox.
bring the thing back out here.
something that works well with a few people, I think.
Oh, good looks.
Which may mean murder, death, kill,
No, I'm saving that.
assault, and battery.
Salt and Battery. Which is the name of Chessington's new roller coaster.
Assault and battery.
I thought it was when you got somebody throw double A's at your head.
That's when you have to change the fucking batteries in the controller and you realise that you don't have any, because why buy batteries? You need to be able to change the channel on the TV, but the batteries run out.
It's like, that's why there's a little touchpad just below the on switch.
Yes. But do you remember, how many people do you know remember where that shit is on their TV?
I know, it's
Not
over
many.
there.
I know, those are all the time. I used to
Yes.
that way.
They go, oh, what can we do? We have a smart TV. We can't do anything with it. It's like, well, not so smart now, is it?
Yeah, now it's got a dumb telly.
It's not really a dumb telly, it's a dumb owner for not buying batteries.
Right, so I just have to change a few volume levels.
We're going to a game with loud
Potentially.
noises.
Or soft.
Possibly, but I've yet to encounter a Jackbox games that is quiet. Really, it's
Most
like,
of them. The amount of fiddling I have to do behind the scenes with the volume, you wouldn't believe.
So whilst TK is getting this set up, but just to remind everyone again, this is Singles Awareness Day. Please make sure you are aware of your singles in your area. Point them
Remember,
out to people.
if you have trouble finding them, there are always pop-ups that will advise you of hot singles in your area.
And don't forget, in completely unrelated news,
Did you know we have a podcast now? Ramblings of a Grey Muzzle. Give it a listen. Give it a listen at greymuzzlepodcast.co.uk.
Available on Spotify, Apple Music, or various places where you choose to get your ear candy from.
Places.
Yes.
Right, what have you got queued up then, TK?
ear candy. That's
Yeah,
a word
ear
I
candy.
didn't need to
It's a
hear.
thing.
Yeah, I imagine it would be a thing. Right, so what do we have queued? We have...
What are you doing with those classified folders
Oh,
you're leaving the
it's
building with?
espionage.
It's not what you think. These are gag folders. See, it says classified.
Yeah, because you
Code is
crossed out
Blitz.
classified
Blitz.
and wrote
Papa
that
Lima
yourself with a
Tango
Sharpie.
Zulu.
I outrank you. I don't need to explain.
PLTZ.
See you later, Snowden.
Foolish humans.
So basically, this is a guess the survey score game.
Yes.
Fairly simple.
Your room code is people love tickling Zulus.
And TK's found a thing.
Attention agents. For anyone
If
with
you are
lingering
wanting to join
character
in,
traits from our
point your
intensive
internet-enabled
company
device
production of a
to
streetcar named Desire,
Jackbox.tv, enter the room code, Papa
mandatory
Lima Tango Zulu,
deprogramming
give
is at
yourself a silly
3,
little
y'all.
name, and join.
Choose a little avatar.
Yes.
If not, that is fine. because this is also a game that we can chill for a little bit. It works well with few people.
Yes.
Though Americanism leaning a lot.
Yes.
I wouldn't have thought
For this one.
55% though. Are you sure about those numbers?
American
Oh,
production.
yeah. It
Yes.
may not make sense to us, but that's how people under 30 eat corn on the cob.
But why do you need a parasol?
It doesn't work otherwise.
But to be honest, when you go to, you know, the Australians who play this game and ask them American questions, they just sit there and they go, what?
What?
All those people in countries such as Azerbaijan,
Hey Tina,
they go,
get any
what?
interesting results from tapping into
If
those
they
cell
even
phone
speak
cameras?
English.
Oh, yeah. 50% of the people were taking selfies, 60% of which were in front of a
Well,
bathroom
I think
mirror.
this has been
40%
put
of
into various
those were
different
scantily
languages,
clad,
surely, by now.
gorgeous females. 100% of which reminded me that I
I
need
think
to
we
up my
may
personal
just be
grooming
playing
game.
ourselves.
ourselves.
Yeah.
We're going to be playing with ourselves, apparently.
That's okay. It's a quiet night. It's Valentine's.
No, it's Singles Appreciation. No, Awareness Day. Singles Awareness.
Singles Appreciation Day.
Yeah, we appreciate our singles. Singles Awareness Day.
Hello. Oh, good
Hey Dave, it's Brian.
Wrong one.
I'm at home sick today. Could you log
I
on?
very nearly went back to the studio.
TK's forgotten what the
I mean,
buttons
I can
are.
go back to the studio. It's like, there's no point. It's just those two.
Hey!
Yes. Let's play the game and let's see how things go.
11 nanoseconds. Uppercase N.
Boing.
Here at the government, we are constantly watching everything. Like when you put an empty milk jug back into the fridge because throwing it away seemed like too much effort.
Yeah,
it all
Hedge.
gets stored in catalog for government use, but here we
hasn't
use
done
it
that
to
recently,
play Espionage.
TK's not saying anything, so I'm guessing he has.
I haven't.
Have two.
Let's
Enough
go.
left in there for a cup of coffee, and I didn't want to,
First
have
up.
it yet.
So Sad Hedgie is going first.
All right, Surveillance Pro, what do you have for this?
Fuck you!
Jesus Christ.
What percentage of women have more pairs of dress shoes than close friends?
Dress
Your best
shoes.
guess. You get more points. the
Now
closer
this
you
is
come to
actually
the
quite
actual
hard
percentage.
because one of the main things I know specifically with women is close friends they get a relatively large number of, whereas men will have
an
like
answer.
one or two.
40%. Okay, everyone else. Time to guess if the actual percentage is higher or lower.
I'm gonna say low.
I will be contrary then and say higher.
Looks like
One
an
of us is
even
going to be
split.
right.
And
If it's
Surveil
14, then
says
neither of us are.
Oh my god!
Wow.
2% off. That'll get you some serious points.
Woo!
A third of women.
Wow.
More pairs of dress shoes
All
than
right,
close
who
friends.
said lower? Mark, yes. Here's your points. Next up,
Okay.
what should I search for in the old Surveillance Pro next? Ooh, I know.
Gasoline.
Gasoline.
Okay.
What percentage of people usually let their gas gauges get to or below E before refilling?
TK not being a driver might have a bit of a struggle with this one.
64%. What do y'all
Wow,
think?
you
Higher or
are
lower?
being very pessimistic.
Foolish humans.
The vote is lower. And Surveil says
Yeah.
In all
29%.
fairness, I should have thought how many people will admit.
Terrible.
35.
You need to
Doing
be
that.
within 30% to get points.
Oh, no points for
Let's see who
TK.
got it right. Well done. You get points.
Ideally, you don't want it to
next?
hit the E. You want to have gas in there.
All right,
What do we
I have a
got?
good one.
Turn off.
Okay. Oh, fictional characters.
Genuine titillation.
What percentage of people have been seriously turned on by cartoon characters?
Okay.
Okay, is this just attack
100%.
me? Is this just attack me day?
And if anybody says I haven't and they're straight,
They're
I'm going to mention
lying.
3 words. Cadbury's Caramel Bunny.
41%. What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
Yeah, but
That's got to be higher.
we've
Unanimous
got to
again?
remember
Now
it's
let's
the
get
number
to
of
the
people
right
who
answer.
would admit it in a survey.
Anonymously. Yep.
5%. Let's be honest. We're all talking about Jessica Rabbit.
Ah, there's the other one.
Yeah.
Not finished, she didn't want to go straight for.
Who got it right?
And she's fictional, so
Ooh,
I'm
points
safe.
for you.
Also not a rabbit.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why it's not bestiality.
Round 1 scores. Yes, it does.
We made it through round 1. Let's peek at the scores.
Foolish humans.
I don't
Round
care. I'll
two,
get all the
here
points
we
in round
come.
3.
You say that. We have no
Let's start with
listeners
you.
to join in and help.
That's why I'll win.
Ooh, I remember seeing good surveillance for this yesterday.
Motion sickness.
Ah, well, didn't catch
Airborne
TK.
regurgitation.
TK's the
What
one with
percentage
motion
of people have barfed in airplane motion sickness
Oh.
bags?
Strangely enough, I haven't.
The thought of that makes me ill.
Well, I've been on a lot of flights and I've never seen anyone do it, so it's
We
got to be
have
quite
an answer. 33%. In round two, you can double down if you think the guess is off by 15% or more. Just
I
pick
don't
much
think
higher
it's
or much lower. If you're
much
correct,
higher
your
or much
mama's little
lower.
angel. You get double the points.
Foolish humans.
Right down the middle. And the correct answer is...
Whoa!
8%,
Much lower,
which is probably
okay.
why they stopped serving free meals. Thanks a lot, Parfers.
Woof. 300.
Let's see who got it right. Here's some points. Okay, who's up next?
Okay, take it.
Do you ever feel like a plastic bag?
Oh, this is bad for a dog. Incendiary
What
celebration.
percentage of people have sustained injuries from fireworks accidents?
There was at least one in the school I went to in my first year.
Was that due to
30%.
stupidity or
Everyone
pure
pick.
accident?
That
Higher
was
or
an
lower?
accident. Oh, did it turn around?
Hey!
Trouble is, we are talking about
Looks
America,
like an even
so
split. Okay, let's see
TK
the
going
right
to
answer.
third is not an ideal number.
Oh!
10%.
Wow.
Let's see if this blew up in anyone's face.
I'd imagine if it was done maybe like 10,
You got it
15
right.
years,
Well done. You get
Sooner.
points.
that number would be high because the firecracker in the hand thing
Next
was a
up.
popular thing.
Yes.
Foolish humans.
I don't know. How
Xavier.
about
80s music!
American musicians, European Nobel titles.
given a choice between superstars Michael Jackson and Prince, what percentage of people
Wow.
prefer Prince?
Ooh.
I'm glad I didn't get this one.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, wow.
So who do you want? King
And
of
if you're in
pop
the
or
audience,
just a
don't
prince?
forget to answer the question.
Well, you can marry a handsome prince. You can't marry a handsome king. He's already married.
25%. Everyone else, higher or lower?
Oh, that's... I've got to say that's slightly higher, but it's not going to be much higher. I mean, Prince is pretty damn
Depends who
good.
was interviewed, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
Ooh, everyone thinks it's higher. Okay, right answer is
much
43.
higher.
43%. Less than half for Prince. It's probably what killed him. Let's see who got it right.
We did.
Nice job.
Yes.
I've got some points for you.
Nom 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 points.
Final
It's time
round.
for the final round.
Random
We
stick
let the
around.
computer scour petabytes of data to find the most popular answers to this question. Which Monty Python sketch or movie scene do people find funniest?
shit.
Oh,
Now let's
fuck
see the
you.
answers.
Oh,
Okay, it's-
God.
Let me expand this.
Ooh.
You have 3 chances to pick the most popular answers on the board. Good luck! If you're in the audience, how you answer the question will affect who gets points.
I'm torn between two for my last answer. And I
Yeah.
think it's that one.
All right, let's
It's
see what
really
everyone
hard.
picked. And what are
Yeah,
the
I
most
thought
popular
those two would get
answers?
the highest score right.
Yeah.
Lowest, yep. Yeah, ooh, fuck.
It was the Black Knight.
Oh. Oh.
Dead Parrot sketch.
Oh. Yes.
I thought Ministry of City Walks would have been higher.
So did I.
And the winner is...
It's me! Hooray!
Hey, you're a winner! Tell you what, no federal income tax for the next 3 years.
Hey, that applies to all of us. Awesome.
Well, we do now have a DH, and we have
Yeah.
time
DH.
for one more game. If you want to do one more game, TK.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can squeeze another one in.
Yeah.
Come play with us.
It's been a quiet evening because, as
Yeah.
we all know, today is Singles
Valentine.
Appreciation Day. Sorry, Signals Awareness Day. Hashtag sad. And we are, along with many other people on the internet, making you aware of singles in your area.
Don't forget, we've still got Done and Dusted to do.
Yep,
yes,
all right, we can squeeze the quick
time. Just TK's now having to pick a game.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wasn't expecting to. Doop-a-doop-doo. Yeah, this one should
Let's not fill dead air, because, that would be bad.
DH says, sorry, I was on a work call. Even more sad.
That's okay, because for only $9.99 a month, you can sponsor the single in the studio.
Yeah.
Hello, it's me, apparently.
Yes, if someone seriously, legitimately wants to sponsor Hedgie for $9.99, even if it is just for 1 month, we will spend that money on Hedgie. I'm not entirely sure on what, but we will spend it on Hedgie. I don't even think that gets you a rose anymore these days.
Probably not. No.
Half a rose. Stem.
Yeah.
A single rose, and they go, but it's enclosed in a plastic scroll holder, so it will remain bloomful forever.
Yeah, but it's also triple the price it normally is. Yeah. Because demand.
And because a single rose apparently is more expensive than 12. Because you go into a florist, they go 12 roses, they go, here you go.
Yeah, no, they're even expensive. Oh, hello. Trixel.
Your room code is TRXL.
Trixel.
So it's TR, but it's larger.
TR extra large.
TR extra large.
Psst, join the party.
Yes.
TigerTails Radio extra large. There we go.
Join us.
Oh, you're saying TigerTails is one word?
Technically it is one word. Technically, TigerTails extra large was us after Christmas.
There's room for more. Join us.
We don't have any other listeners at the moment. It's a Monday. It's a quiet Monday. Everyone is just pointing out all the singles in their area.
Press the button, Deeks.
Just another quiet Monday.
Yes. So you can press the button.
Okay.
Join us.
Time to join Tulip.
Meow. Do not be startled. I am here to guide you as we explore the deepest recesses of your mind. You will build strange and complex worlds using only your imagination and your thumbs. A hypothetical situation missing one key part will be transmitted to your device, like this one. Ads before online videos have been banished. In their place are 15-second videos.
We know how to play this, don't we?
Yes.
They are not.
And I've yet to
for a
figure
world
out
where
a
rules
good
are more
answer
bent
to
than a
split the
boneless
room
yoga
for that
instructor
question.
falling down an MC Escher staircase. Get ready to split the room. Okay, it's time to build some strange worlds.
Hey.
You got 60 seconds left.
Oh, good grief.
Shoo.
Oh, good God.
I wonder if
Come on, Hedge, put an answer in.
This is really hard.
Well, I'm waiting for you.
I know.
We've got time. I wouldn't mind
30 seconds.
2 on this.
Wooden spoon.
Though God knows how they would improve on what they've done.
It's time for Big If True. Every statement you post on social media will become true if it gets 5,000 likes. As a joke, you write this. But then a YouTube celeb shares it. Do you delete it before it trends?
So every statement you put on social media will become true if it gets 5,000 likes. As a joke, you write, Heinz don't make beans anymore. But then a YouTube celebrity shares it. Do you delete it before it trends? That's a good question. Beans do not mean Heinz.
No.
The longer it takes the room to answer, the more bonus points you get.
105 points.
Great question, though.
Yes.
Here's one I like to
Show me
call
agreed.
When in North Dakota. The year is 2098, and this is now legal, but only in North Dakota. It's always North Dakota. You happen to be there for a work conference. Do you partake in this now legal activity?
So basically, going into a store and robbing them during the day.
Yeah. Or somebody's house, but you're in North Dakota.
And there's a lack of shops and electrical hardware stores and...
South Dakota has Mount Rushmore. North Dakota is known for being above South Dakota.
Again, does this mean a lack of?
It means there's nothing there.
Stores?
There's nothing there.
Xavier would embark in daylight robbery.
There is nothing in North Dakota.
There is. It's people's homes. Oh, see that big TV. Thank you. Bye.
Brace yourself for...
It's socialism.
Finger pointing.
Oh.
There he is.
You're stuck in a space station that may have been infiltrated by a shape-shifting
That's
alien.
him.
This person starts acting suspicious. The test to determine whether they're human or not involves this. Do you perform the test?
Someone else will read that.
You're stuck in a space station that may have been infiltrated by a shape-shifting alien. I am a bot starts acting suspicious. The test to determine whether they're human or not involves kissing his bald spot. Do you perform the test? I don't think that's going to split the room somehow. TK wouldn't. Okay.
I like the mystery.
This scenario is
Potentially not
called
getting eaten by alien.
Radiant Rocks.
Ooh.
A meteorite has been discovered in Antarctica. Laying hands on it will give you flawless skin. Some people have reported this as a side effect. You get a free chance to touch it. Do you?
So, meteorite has been discovered in Antarctica. Laying hands on it will give you flawless skin, and everyone will.
Yeah.
Because Duncan Goodhue, clearly.
Because then I can get all of the body paint I want.
Here's where everybody stacks up at the moment.
Ooh.
It's time to create some more havoc.
Ooh.
2. Right, more points. Well, this is helpful.
Sliding doors.
Interesting.
I love the music in this game.
Hey, real kitty. Woof. Yeah.
Accordion.
Yes. Accordion to this.
And now,
Scream.
time is relative.
Ooh.
Uncle.
You discover that your grandfather clock is inhabited by the spirit of your deceased grandfather. Checks out. Instead of chiming on the hour, his disembodied voice says things like this. Do you stop winding the clock?
So you discover that your grandfather clock is inhabited by the spirit of your deceased grandfather. Instead of chiming on the hour, his disembodied voice says things like, "You're just as bad as your dad, slacker."
You're just as bad as your dad, slacker.
Do you stop winding the clock?
I thought you were going to say, do you stop winding him up?
Same thing.
Same thing.
Everybody would go, F
Yeah,
you, old man. Stay dead.
This
So
one
as
is
a
called
slacker, here you go.
A Rash of Entertainment.
Ooh.
It turns out you're allergic to a specific form of entertainment. You break out in hives every time you're exposed to this. The only cure involves a 1-month stay in the hospital. Do you go for the cure?
You know what blue comedy is, don't you?
So it's like sexual oriented?
Yes.
Yes. Think more Chubby Brown.
Oh, okay.
Just without the racism.
I always saw rude. So basically,
No,
rude
blue is
comedy.
all sexy stuff. Yeah, all the naughty things. That's blue.
It's like, do you know the difference between X-rated and triple X-rated?
There's no difference.
There is a difference.
Is there?
Yeah. Marketing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Marketing is the difference. Sad head, you got a split. You should go and see a doctor.
Feast your eyes on Honor Among Thieves.
Ooh.
You're part of a bank heist team that gives to the poor. Your job is to turn off the security panel. You expected laser sensors, but instead the hallway is guarded by this. Do you ditch the plan and leave your team?
Go on, Hedge.
Oh, you're part of a bank heist team that gives to the poor. Your job is to turn off the security panel. You expected laser sensors, but instead, the hallway is guarded by adorable puppies who all have rabies. Do you ditch the plan and leave your team?
Well, do you?
It's like, it's Beethoven mixed with Old Yeller.
That's fine. We have shotguns. Oh, look at these adorable puppies. Yeah, let me break out the 12 gauge. Solve that problem.
Nice.
And now, Binge Pipe presents Got Talent?
No.
You and this person are seconds away from appearing on a live television talent competition show. Just before you walk out in front of the judges, they pull out this
Music
and
lyrics.
say, "Trust me." Do you walk out with them?
You mean TK? So you and TK Tiger are seconds away from appearing on a live television talent competition show. Just before you walk out in front of the judges, they, TK, pull out music lyrics, so in other words, The Lion King, and say, "Trust me." Do you walk out with them? Not that the lyrics are for him, it's entirely for you.
Wouldn't necessarily be the Lion King.
But
You can
the
guarantee
odds
it would be in
are,
a foreign language.
the odds are,
I voted yes because I know what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Well, Edge.
It's like, what do you mean you don't know this in Romania?
well, you got the lyrics.
Here's where things stand at the moment.
Czechoslovakia. Sad Hedgie is
10 points
Yes.
behind.
We've reached the decisive diminish. Everybody will be presented with a new type of scenario.
Yeah, we know the drill.
There will be two options. Write an option that you think only some people would choose.
Ooh. DH says, odd last name, slacker.
Oh no, wait! I need to think back. Shit.
Have you pressed continue incorrectly?
No, I voted for the wrong thing the person would choose.
Ah, well. Considering how some of our guesses go, I wouldn't worry about it too much. We are just as likely to get it wrong as we are to get it right.
Okay.
A new species of zombie has been created in a lab. Great job, everyone. As the head scientist, you can either code them so they crave telemarketers or this. Which group do you
that's a
unleash
hard
your
one.
zombies on?
What's worse than a telemarketer? Seriously.
Estate agents.
No.
Twitch streamers. No, because then everyone goes to simp for all the VTubers on there.
No,
Telemarketers are worse.
I said I'd say VTubers could be on YouTube, hence the tube.
Just make sure they're attacked in the middle of their dinner.
Yeah. This is a hard one. It's like telemarketers.
No bonus points for you.
I meant to choose telemarketers.
No, telemarketers. Terribly sorry.
Nice. Let's switch things up. You are torn between two potential lovers, equivalent in all ways but one. Suitor number 1 has a 3-bedroom yacht. Suitor number 2 has this. Which perk wins out?
So what will beat a 3-bedroom yacht? So yacht or a floating restaurant? So ship or something from Douglas Adams?
Douglas Adams?
Yeah, the restaurant at the end of the universe.
I wasn't floating. I was in space.
That floats.
That floats!
Is it on land?
Rest assured, no matter who you pick, it won't work out.
And Edgy wins the game.
Hey.
So, which perk wins out? A yacht or a 12-inch willy? Do you want 3 bedrooms or do you want 12 inches?
Do you want 3 bedrooms or do you want hospital?
Yes. Oh. No split.
You didn't see that coming.
Wow.
Besides which,
It all
Willie's come
comes
with a
down
Y.
to this.
Yes.
You've just given us a 12-inch person called William.
Yeah. You've given us a 12-inch country singer.
Yeah. No, he said a 12-inch pianist. Cat licks.
Yes.
Kitty licks for the Edgy.
Most likes, Mr. Xavier. Most dislikes, DH. Oh.
Always harsh.
Yes.
Always harsh indeed. Let's bring it back to the show.
Hello, show.
Hello. And welcome.
We now have just enough time to do a bit of done and dusted. As TK moves his hand away.
It's a time where the cast of Tiger Tales Radio review stuff badly. This is Done and Dusted.
I pressed the button, it did nothing. I had to press it again.
Okay, so it's me doing Done and Dusted this week. And this is a film that I'm going to be reviewing. And it's from quite a long time ago, about 28 years ago. And it's called The Shadow, based upon the old comic and radio plays of the same name. And this starred Alec Baldwin and Penelope Ann Miller and Ian McKellen and also Tim Curry in a very sort of pulpy film of the action hero. And unfortunately, this was a box office flop, which meant that there was no franchise for the Shadow to build upon, which is kind of a crime in a way, because the film actually was very well done. It had that kind of brilliant style to it, and the plot is very reminiscent of the sort of the radio play style. So a descendant, the last descendant of Genghis Khan, finds his way to New York City, where he plans to take over the globe like his former ancestor did, but instead of just running across it on horses with big spears, he decides to go a different route and basically use an atomic bomb. So, of course, the Shadow has to step in and find a way to stop him. And I reckon this is a criminally underrated film. I think it was made too early. It was before the renaissance of superheroes, before Marvel kind of really kicked it back off. I think if they'd made it in maybe 2004, then it probably would have got some traction. But in 1994, it just didn't have the draw that it really needed. It just wasn't that kind of thing. And also, the Shadow wasn't as well known as some of the other characters. mainly because he found most of his fame in radio plays where he really, really shined. And of course that was in the 1930s with the whole sort of feel of the swing clubs and sort of New York just coming out of Prohibition, that dark times. And the film really captures that. The way that it's designed, the way the cars look, the way the clubs look, the way people dress, and all the fantastic sort of looks of that swing era is in there. And of course some of the music as well. And I think there's a film that definitely needs revisiting now. I reckon if it was reviewed now, it would get a lot better reviews than it did then. And I picked it up on Blu-ray and DVD as a double pack, and I watched it a couple of times to reacquaint myself with it, and it really is a good film. It really is fun. The Shadow is a character that just doesn't get as much love as the character needs. Probably because he uses guns, which a lot of the modern sort of superheroes like, oh no, we can't use we can't use gun weapons. Oh good gracious, no, that's terrible. They've got to just use non-threatening weapons like fists or electrical repulsors that don't do any damage, but guns are very bad, so oh no. So yeah, the Shadow was one of the few characters that actually used projectile weapons. So again, that's something that's in there, as his weapons are the force that he uses, as well as the ability to cloud men's minds with his sort of telepathic powers. And Alec Baldwin does a good job as Lamont Cranston. And of course there's the fantastic overdubbing of the echoey Shadow's voice as well, which is where that famous sort of laugh came from, which is on the radio plays, that you can't see him, so all you can hear is this terrifying laughter. And again, they use that to brilliant effect as well, with special effects and perfect set pieces which demonstrate how this kind of thing works. And you can pick it up on Blu-ray DVD for less than £10 now. I picked it up from Amazon from there. I really think this is a really, really good film that needs to be looked at for a second time. So I would highly recommend The Shadow. I watched it again. I really found it fantastic. I think this is one that deserves another looking at in modern day. So that is The Shadow, done and dusted.
Yeah, highly unlikely. But no, it's a good film.
It
is
is
a very 90s film.
Oh, it is, yeah.
It's a very 90s film.
But it does. I love the way they get the look of the 30s. You know, all the things you've seen from sort of books and photographs and all that kind of stuff. That real sort of fantastic swing era look. I mean, it fits that perfectly. It looks gorgeous. It does look gorgeous. I love it. I love the way it looks. I think it looks fantastic.
Because they did a fair few based on various comic book things. I mean, you had Phantom, which was the 90s.
Yeah.
You also had one based on a detective with like the radio watch. And
Dick Tracy.
Dick Tracy, that was the one.
That was another flop as well. That was Warren Beatty, and again that flopped as well because Dick Tracy, if you remember the way the character looked, it was always done in very thick black lines and very simple colours. There wasn't very much shading in the sort of the way he was drawn. It was a very stylised design, and they tried to replicate that in the film. And a lot of people were sort of like, we don't like the way this kind of looks. It looks too weird. But they tried to replicate the way the character kind of looked. And again, that was a box office bomb as well. And which again was a pity because that's quite a good film. Dick Tracy is an iconic detective hero, and again it's just
just a shame that the 90s kind of had that. They were trying to find, I suppose, a certain thing, because you had the 80s action film and this was moving into it, but comic book and computer games were being tapped at that point.
Well, the 80s was when you had Alien Invasion and sort of like Lead Kid, so things like Flight of the Navigator, E.T.
It was action adventure. It was very action
Mac
adventure.
and Me, which was absolutely awful.
It's just a shame that the 90s was kind of all over the place for films. And comic book and game stuff, because we've talked about game films at that era, were just dire, because I think they just saw it as, the fans will do it because who cares about these franchises, and which is a shame.
Yeah,
but it was a very good film. I
think it's fantastic. I think it's a great film.
So that's that one then, TK. The Shadow.
The Shadow.
The Shadow.
Yes.
And that should bring us to 10 o'clock.
Hey!
So we need to wrap up, and again,
So look, we can put our arms all the way wide.
We're bringing to attention to all our listeners today, Singles Awareness Day.
Hello.
Just make sure you text your single friends.
Hang on.
And let them know that you're thinking about them on this special day.
Hold this.
It's a single. You're aware of it, and it's a day. Single Awareness Day.
It's a single holding a single.
Yay!
It's a Jimmy Nail single, no less.
This explains why Hedgie is single.
He's a soloist.
Actually, if I took my trousers off, it could be a 7-inch single holding a 7-inch single.
Hedgie being optimistic there. But on that note...
He does only turn at 45 RPM.
Well, you know, got to be careful. Don't want to get a sprain.
So it's around. Oh, well, yeah, it's around a good night because we're at the end of the season. Who does advertising? So my name is Xavier Wolf.
I'm TK.
And I am Hedgie.
Thank you very much for joining us for episode 51. Next week is the last episode of season 13.
Yay.
So we will have a little bit of a
hair down show.
Little bit of a fun show. We'll see how it goes. So join us then 8:30 for TigerTails Radio. But with that, I believe I hand over to TK.
As we say, night, night, everybody. Night, night.
Night.